Hi, welcome to the Fallout Let's Play playthrough and all the secrets and all the things. My name's Steven, and what I'm going to be doing here is playing the old game Fallout. This is the original Fallout. Came out in 1997 from Interplay Entertainment, and it's one of the first PC games that I ever purchased. I've played through it several times, and I've been clicking around YouTube here and watching Let's Plays of other games, and I figured, what the hell, give it a shot. So what we've got here is the character creation screen. There are some presets that the game comes with, but since I'm going to try to suck all of the marrow, the delicious Fallout marrow out of this game, I'm going to be following a walkthrough. Walkthrough, tips, tricks, all that good stuff. I'm not going to do that save game junk where if something doesn't turn out just right, I'm going to reload and all that. I'm just going to let the ball lie where it play where it lies. And, you know, the only time I'm going to reload is if I die. So I'm going to try to finish the game. So I'm using this walkthrough just to make sure I don't miss anything. And this game is also a modded version. This is the GOG.com, the goodoldgames.com version of the game. You can also get it on Steam, and they have to be modified to work on modern PCs. So this one here has been modified with a mod called Fixed Fallout, F-I-X-T. You can do a Google search if you're interested in that. Kind of adjusts some things in-game. It includes the patches that came out so long ago, and has some resolution patches and some other things. For example, this screen here, this used to be full screen. Back when I played this game on my 13-inch CRT monitor, this was just glorious. So all the menu systems are going to look a little weird. I've got this whole windowed thing set up where the widescreen view that you're seeing is not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing like the full 3x4 game, and the top chunk is kind of cut out. Now I've done some testing. I've played with the game a little bit, so that shouldn't be a problem. So anyway, let's get on with it here. I'm going to be designing a character that's kind of a min-max, kind of a... Later in the game, you can up some of your stats that you would otherwise think would stay the same the entire game. So the initial stats that we're going to start off with here is a strength of 6. We're going to go perception 7, endurance 4, charisma 1. Now that's kind of interesting. I read up on that. Charisma doesn't really have much to do in Fallout 1. In Fallout 2, I know the stat is used to see how many followers will follow you, but for this game, it doesn't really do too much as long as you have good speech. Bartering. It doesn't really matter that much. You'll eventually have so much money and things that it doesn't really matter anyway. So that's all the way down to 1, which gives us a lot more points here, which is pretty cool. Intelligence, and we're going to bump that one up to 7. And agility, we're going to go 9 on that. That's going to give us lots of action points, which is going to be great for combat. And luck is going to go up to 7. We can't quite get it there yet, but we will in a second here. Next, the traits that we're going to pick are small frame, which gives us an extra agility. So there's where that comes in. And then that extra point goes into luck. There we go. So we've got small frame, +1 agility, but carry weight is lowered by 10 times your strength. So our carry weight went down, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, from 175. You can see the number here. From 175 down to 115, but that's okay. We'll deal with that. The other thing we're going to pick is finesse. You get a plus 10% to your crit, which it's at 7% right now. It's because of the luck. But your attacks do 30% less damage. That's not going to be a big deal because we're going to get some good guns. How So tag skills. Now, I could go through and explain what each one of these things are, but if you've scoured YouTube for this specific video, you probably know what Fallout is already, a little bit. And if you're confused on any of these things, well, you've got a computer. You can figure it out. So, tag skills, small guns, immediately. Boom, 64%. That's pretty good. Next, we're going to do lockpick, which is going to come in handy for many reasons. And then the last one is going to be speech. I'm going to get speech up there. And let's see, what's the last thing we're going to do? I think that's it. Let's, I'm going to stay as a male. Age, hey, let's use my age, why not? Oh no, I'm 31. And my name, I'll just go ahead and stick that in there. Boom. So, here it is. We are about to start the game. I think I'm going to have I'm going to fast forward through the little movie that's about to play. So we'll see you on the other side here. Okay, here we are. We've exited Vault 13, and we're in the infamous rat cave here. So, quick rundown. We've got our little screen here, which is going to give us some bonus information as we go through the world. We've got our inventory here. Looks like we've got some mentats there, and a lockpick set. Some flares, stim packs, bullets, gun. Let's go ahead and just toss that gun right in our hand. Is it loaded? It is loaded. Got some cool stats here. Okay. And here, bones. Let's just take a look. Ed's dead. That's what I love about this game. There's so many pop culture references, and then Fallout 2 just goes nuts with them, but there's some really good ones in here. Let's see what Ed's got on his body. Some bonus bullets and a knife. Let's grab those. Now, the first time I played this game, I went over here and try to get back into the vault. First thing it says, use the vault door computer. The computer does not accept your access code. And then I just kind of ran away and started killing these rats. But if you keep trying, something I didn't find out until a lot later, hey, they talk to you. And after that I kind of gave up. But we'll find out in a few minutes here that if you're persistent, things go well. So, next order of business, I think, is to take care of all of these rats. This can be kind of tedious, but I'm going to go through and I'm just going to try to carve my way out to get to the outside. And while I'm doing this, I'll explain a little bit about the game. Excuse me, I guess. So, what is Fallout? Well, you've got this vault here, it's Vault 13. Your water chip has malfunctioned, and we're on a quest to go find a new water chip. The overseer, the leader of the vault, marked a location on our map of Vault 15. You can see here's a 13 here. Vault 15 is nearby, and they may have a water chip. So that's the first order of business. We need to save our people. We are the chosen one. Well, we're not the chosen one. The chosen one is your unofficial title in the second game. Here we are. What are we called in this one? Just the Vault Dweller, I think. The game, since you can name your characters however you want. There's the internet has to figure out a way to call you something. So in this game they call you the Vault Dweller. The next one you're the Chosen One. Fallout 3 you are the Lone Wanderer, I think. And then Fallout New Vegas is the Courier. Kind of interesting. So it looks like we snuck out of this rat cave here. Let's see what happens. To the west, you can see a natural light. For the first time in your life, you are looking at the outside world. So let's check it out. Alright, got a cool little map here. We've got two locations, Vault 13 and Vault 15. This is a location of Vault 13. Click on that. Kind of a cool little graphic here. The 1950s looking people. It's actually 2077, I think, the time the bombs drop. The only place we can go to is the vault door. If I clicked on this, it would load us back up right near that door. I don't want to do that. Vault 15, if I click on this button here, it'll start us off on our journey, which is what we'll do in a second. Here we've got the date, which is kind of interesting. It's 2161, 7:23 in the morning on the 5th of December. Now as the game goes on, it keeps track. When we travel, you'll see this start to tick up. Time passes as we go, which is kind of interesting. We have 150 days. Well, if this was a standard game, we'd have 150 days to find that water chip before our vault runs out of water. Now, since this is a modded game, they actually they tweaked that variable in the game to be like 60,000 days or something. I don't know why, but it's been tweaked. But the few other times that I've played this game, the 150 days is more than enough time. So what I'm going to do is something that I didn't know I could do for a long time. I'm going to travel just a little bit away from the vault, just in this next square over here, and back again. Now what this does, hey, look at that, opens up the vault. So let's just, well, I don't want to fight any rats, so let's just do a quick little trick here. Let's do that, and entrance. Okay, so here I am here. This is surprise Vault 13. If I had fought my way through all those rats and come back, this door would have opened and I could come in. And actually, oh, I'm over there. I thought it was this guy. Huh. So I'm gonna open this door up and I'm gonna check out this locker right here. I can open that right up. Take some flares, and the reason why I'm grabbing everything is so I can trade it later for armor and weapons and anything else later on. I don't think I've ever really had to use a flare before. There's another little locker over there. Open that sucker up. Hey, look at that. Some more stim packs. We'll get a first aid kit, some more flares. Grab all those. Excellent. Open up this door here. Now if I can scroll up a little more. Nope, this is as far as I can go. I think we can talk to this doctor here. Here we go. Now this is a little cut off. Sorry about that, but you can still get the gist of it. I need healing. Let's see if you're hurt. You seem to be okay. See my hit points here. I'm at 29. I believe I'm 29 out of 29, so I'm all fixed up. So he's just saying, you know, minor wounds, come back, heal. So anytime I'm hurt, I can actually come back here and get healed for free, which is pretty cool. I can also just wait, or when I'm traveling, I'll heal a little bit. So to make the journey all the way back up here to try to get healed, usually not worth it, unless I have a lot of radiation poisoning or something like that. So let's dive into the vault here. Let's see. Anybody else I can talk to? Oh, we got some floating text there. Why do you think it's necessary to carry a weapon in here? Oh, see, he can notice that I've got my weapon out. So I'm just going to reload it real fast and then put it away. There it goes. Okay, let's take the elevator down to level 2. It's kind of a dormitory level. There's lots of people here. But there is one quest type person that I think is right over here. Teresa. How fares your journey? Not very well. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hope that you're able to find the chip soon. It shouldn't be a problem. I knew that the outside couldn't be too bad. That's why I've been trying to convince some people to come outside with me. I think that we have a better chance of survival out there. What are you smoking? That's probably a good idea. Let's go with the what are you smoking? Oh, get real. It's 1997 here. Oh, get real. Do you really think that we can live in this vault generation after generation? Maybe you can find a new chip. What happens when the next thing breaks down? And the next? I guess you're right. Or maybe we can't stay here forever, but rushing out into the world without preparation and without the consent of the group isn't the answer. Let's go with that one. I suppose. I always figured that he just had some sort of power trip, but I guess that he wouldn't be the overseer if he wasn't really concerned about our welfare, would he? I guess we should just wait and see if you can find the chip. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. So what I just did there was I used my speech skill and earned 750 experience for peacefully calming the vault revolutionary faction. There's a couple different ways to solve that particular problem. You talk to her in a different manner, or some of these other people. You can wait for a certain time, and then a little group gathers here, and she starts spouting off to them about revolution and leaving, and you can talk to her there. And if you make her angry, then you have to kill everybody. Or you can, I think you can agree to join them, and I don't know, something else happens. I've never really done that. I think you get the most experience for talking her down. So let's journey down to the 3rd level here. Take a look at some of these other cool things. So we've got a gentleman down here. The water guard. Let's talk to him. Good day. Can I take some supplies? You're welcome to take supplies if you need them, since your job is so important, but please don't take too much. We don't have much left. So he allows me in there, no problem. So I am just going to strip this place blind, because why not? Now the thing I don't need to take is the water. I don't think it's worth much in the outside world. And I know there may be a variable or something in here. If I take all the water, the vault has less time before it dies. So I don't need any. The game isn't that accurate that you need to have food and water in the outside world. So it's just not important for me to take. I will take that first aid kit and these mentats though. That's pretty cool. So next one, what do we got? Nothing. This one, nothing. Nothing. Yeah, this vault really doesn't have much in it. A couple of stim packs. That'll do us. How many of those do we have now? 9. That's not too bad. Let's see. I think there's a couple. Yep. There's some footlockers hiding down there. More water. Don't need that. And more water. Okay, I think we stripped that place pretty bare. I don't think there's anything else we can do with any of these computers. Let's go use some science. Put up my skill decks here and pick science. Let's science a computer. Let's see what happens. This terminal is regulating vault supplies and functions and performing routine administrative work. Alright. Nothing too interesting there. I think... Whoops. Get this door open. I think one of these over here I can actually waste some time or something. You just... yeah, the library. Okay. Let's do some computer science in the library here. There we go. You spend 6 hours researching any topic that seems important. You feel that you have gained vital knowledge that will help you in your travels outside the vault. You earn 350 experience. You have gained a level. So we've killed a couple rats, we've calmed a rebellion, and we've done some research and gained a level. Let's see where we go from here. Character. Okay, we're a little cut off here. Skill points, 19. And karma 0, kills 3 rats. Okay, my experience there. Next level is 3,000. So what I want to do here, let's see, I want to put up small guns, and I can. My window here is not helping me. Let's see if I can fix this. Okay, that should be working now. I'm gonna bump that up to 80. Let's get our lockpick up to 60 and our speech. Let's bump that up to 57. That'll work. That's pretty good. Done with that. And I think that's going to draw this episode to a close. Thanks for watching. And come back soon for episode 2. We will finish exploring Vault 13 and venture to the outside world, get on our way to Vault 15.